A court challenge to the province's Mining Act filed by Northern Ontario First Nations. Good evening and thank you for joining us. 6 First Nations have filed a case in Ontario's Superior Court disputing the province's application of the Mining Act.
The communities say mining claims are being recorded on their lands without any prior consultation. Joel Mendelson joins us in studio now. And Joel, what exactly are the First Nations trying to change?
Yeah, Riley. These communities argue that the Ontario government uses the Mining Act to override their constitutionally protected rights and thus prevents the First Nations from protecting and using their lands.
These lands are our home that hold the sustenance for our future.
A challenge of Ontario's Mining Act. On Monday, 6 Northern Ontario First Nations filed a lawsuit against the province calling the application of the Mining Act unconstitutional. According to the First Nations, mining claims are recorded without any prior consultations with the communities, even though the Mining Act states they should be consulted. They are then notified after the claims have been processed.
The registration of a mining claim gives its holder automatic property rights to the land. These property rights are allowed to overtake First Nation rights. We cannot turn any lands that have mining claims on them into reserves or Indigenous parks. We cannot act as stewards over these lands as our own laws require us to.
The First Nations filed the case in Ontario's Superior Court. They say a huge portion of the land in Northern Ontario, which belongs to them, is now covered with thousands of mining claims.
This legal action is about more than just opposing specific mining claims. It's about challenging a system that regards our rights, violates our sovereignty, and fails to respect our relationship with the land.
They need to stop, the system of where they are staking claims online. Every non-member, every Treaty 9 member, these are the rights holders, and you cannot just work with First Nations, but it's got to be a process of land rights holders, treaty rights holders, and that need to be spoken to, and it's not happening.
Kenora Rainy River MPP Greg Rickford, who also serves as Minister of Indigenous Affairs and First Nations Economic Reconciliation, was unable to provide a comment at this time. This application is expected to take about 1 year to reach a verdict. Joel Mendelson, TBT News.